So, weiter geht's mit der Tatortuntersuchung.
Cause of
Oh
death?
Mann.
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Gott, guckt euch mal da oben den Schädel an. Total zertrümmert. Also sowas Furchtbares. Und aber auch, oh, das Kinn. Oh, das ist ja so schrecklich.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Okay, da scheint nichts zu sein an dem Arm. Nein. Och.
Interesting.
Was soll mir das jetzt sagen? Also, er macht nichts weiter da dran. Oh, naja, gut. Also, er zeigt jetzt nur hier auf den Kopf, auf die Arme, auf den Bauch. Ich glaube, mehr können wir nicht angucken.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Mal gucken, was es hier noch so gibt. Was ist das?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Drücke L. Ach so. Ach so, jetzt begreife ich's. Das muss man alles so miteinander verknüpfen, damit es passt. Dann geht das wahrscheinlich erst auf. Halt. So, und ganz unten. Ey! Warum geht das ganz unten nicht? Ach so, ich muss das... Toll, jetzt kann ich das nochmal machen. Weil es unten nicht passt. Halt! Nicht so weit. Hat doch schon Klick gemacht. Nochmal Klick. Gott, bis man das mal hier immer so fertig hat. Ah, schau einer an. The Bamba Club.
The Bamba
Aha.
Club? Why steal a table lighter?
Tja, gute Frage.
Can we get to the Bomba? Man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Was ist das? Ach, eine Zigarette. Ja, es muss ja nicht von ihm sein, aber es kann doch von ihm sein. Aber damals konnten die Speichelproben, glaube ich, nicht analysieren. Oh, Verzeihung. Ah, das habe ich schon gesehen. Ob ich hier noch was finde nach der Absperrung? Aber unmöglich ist es nicht. Ey, wo hat es denn jetzt nur gebrummt? Hier. Ein Stein? Und deswegen brummt hier mein Gamepad. Bei meinem Glück übersehe ich natürlich wieder was. Halt. Oh, Spritze? Nee, Messer. Das ist doch schon mal interessant. Wieso ist das nicht gut für dich? Warum nimmt der das nicht? Aber ein Messer, das kann man doch nicht einfach dann wieder hinlegen. Und sagen, ach, das ist nicht weiter. Das muss ich jetzt nicht ganz verstehen.
Nothing significant.
Und das?
Seems irrelevant.
Schade. Sind das wirklich alle Hinweise schon? Da würde mich wieder, wie gesagt, nicht wundern, wenn ich was übersehen habe, aber eigentlich habe ich doch soweit alles. Och, ach du je, wie er drüber
Find
steigt.
anything interesting?
Redest du mit mir? Gut, Personen? Haben wir da was? Mordopfer. Das sind doch schon einige Sachen, die wir haben. Den Bamba Club können wir uns doch mal anschauen.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Ist so, also, Moment mal, was steht denn da überhaupt dran? Also, ist gar nicht unser Auto oder was?
You can drive.
Genau, so sieht's aus.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. They've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Er lädt mal wieder. Da haben wir doch den Bamba Club. Dieser Name allein schon.
Say, honey, what time do you get off boarding table?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away,
Where's
Phelps.
that
I'll stay
goddamn
here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Er säuft, oder was?
You want a tip?
Ich rede mit ihm hier und er säuft.
My eggs were runny.
Das ist er bestimmt, hä?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
So, how's he turn the tricks out?
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Heiße Nummer.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Er guckt so weg irgendwie.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
Das dachte ich mir.
Carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
So.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Ich glaube, das glaubt er wirklich.
Was he ever violent
Oh,
with her?
doch nicht.
Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Gut. Wollen wir mal ihre Wohnung durchsuchen? Och, ich liebe sowas einfach. Das macht so viel Spaß. Kann man vielleicht eine Dame mal hier ansprechen oder so? Nein, gut. Aber telefonieren können wir.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
You want a tip? Refill
Don't think
my
this is
coffee next
anything.
time, honey.
Ich weiß zwar nicht, wen er jetzt anruft.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate,
Ach so.
2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks, ma'am.
Gut. So, und da der jetzt gesoffen hat, muss ich fahren, oder was?
Say, honey, what time did you get off waiting table?
Ich versuch's trotzdem mal sehen, was passiert.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Okay, er fährt
Find the
trotzdem.
booze helps you get through a working day.
Sharpens my investigatory instincts.
Er fährt
A smart
trotzdem.
lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined.
Mich wundert's, dass er trotzdem noch so gut fahren kann. Er kann, trotz des Suffs kann er besser fahren als ich. Also in dem Spiel jetzt natürlich. Das ist jetzt auch ein bisschen unrealistisch gewesen, aber na gut, echte Trinker, die hören ja erst auf zu zittern, wenn sie eingesoffen haben, so ungefähr. Also, dass er dann besser fahren kann, wenn er was gesoffen hat.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Na, jetzt wird doch nichts passieren. Hä? Ist das eingeschlagen, das Fenster? Mhm. Vielleicht wurde sie aus ihrer Wohnung heraus entführt. Also aus ihrem Haus.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Ja. So wie es aussieht. Okay, dann wollen wir mal im nächsten Part das Haus genauer untersuchen.